Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I've got something a bit different for you. The council came yesterday to take the old wall down, and I mean that wall was not this part, but following on from that, decades old. And when it was built, there was donkeys and carts going up and down the road with the odd car. These days it's lorries of all sorts and sizes, even up to HGV. And the vibration, they were crumbling. And plus we suffer from extremities of weather here. I suppose it does all around the world now. And the last storm that we had, rainstorm, the water came off of the mountain with such force and such volume that it knocked walls down. I mean, this wall here, I stacked up as much as I could off the side of the road, but some of the pieces were huge. Other roads were blocked completely. So our mayor, and that's our council was actually called Latch Beledisi, but the mayor sent the teams out, the assessment teams, and then this week they've put in the heavy diggers to take the walls down, the old walls down, and getting ready for the building of the new walls. But it's the minimum amount of fuss. They know what needs to be done. If the budget is there, then they go in and do it. Or when the budget is there, they'll go and do it. I mean, yesterday they taped off either end of the road and they went to work. There was no fuss. And within a matter of hours, the wall was down and being cleared. I mean, you can see the size of some of these boulders. And it was minimum disruption. The weather's getting hot now. He's got power cables over the top and down the side, but the power stayed on. They worked underneath them so that people could have aircon on if they needed it, or power for the house. And these guys that work for the on the roads, they all come from the villages, so they all know the problems up here. They've just got this wealth of knowledge from over the decades. As I say, they know what needs to be done. They know the best way to do it. And now they've got this heavy plant machinery, they can do it so much better, so much quicker. When we had the rainstorm and that water came down, they had teams out with JCBs diverting, blocking off areas so houses didn't get flooded. It didn't work all the way around. There wasn't enough JCBs, but they did what they could with what they had. I mean, a few years ago, we had a forest fire. It was literally a few hundred metres up the road, a mountain caught fire. And the local JCB drivers just swung into action. They went straight up onto the mountain, into that fire, and they started clearing away anything that was flammable, trees, bushes, you name it. And then the local people all started trooping up there with their forks and their rakes, spades, shovels to help clear away. And the call went out, and firefighting teams from all over North Cyprus came to our village. And as frightening as it was to see that mountain on fire, that sense of that community spirit was amazing to see. There's that word again, amazing. Because everybody knew there how dangerous that could have been. We were lucky that day. The wind was going in another direction, west, If it had been blowing east, that would have taken. Don't even want to think about it. But again, those people worked till late at night, till the fire was out. And there were still teams going up there during the night and the following day, dousing. Whenever smoke appeared or a flame appeared, they were on it. It's that local knowledge. When it was all over, they went back to the coffee shops and as I say, it's just they deal with it here. Give you another example. Our bin collections. It's not like the UK where you got a bin for this, bin for that, a bin for everything, and if you put the wrong stuff in the wrong bin, you get into all sorts of trouble. Here, it all goes into a bin, and they take it away. And if you've got other stuff that's not regulation, they'll take that away for you as well. If just ask them nicely. And our bins get collected twice a week. So yeah, Latch Beledisi, great bunch of people. Latch leads the way. Right, everyone, back to cats.